What is up, guys? This is Team Ubermensch right here, and this is pretty funny here. This is Christian Slater right here with his Darker Regular deck. You may know Christian Slater is the guy that top 8 at ARG Fort Lauderdale with Tachikazes. But before he played Tachikazes, he was known as the Darker Regular man. The man that killed you with his Amon deck. Oh, perfect time with the music. So, alright, guys. So this is Christian Slater's deck, and you can start.
Alright. Hello guys, let's begin with the basics. This is what my actual build is. Now remember, I'm more of an offensive person, and most of this has not been modified since Amon Reverse. So I'm going to say that right now. Alright, now remember this one thing, when you're playing Darker Regulars, I want to put this out there to anybody that plays Darker Regulars. Whatever you soul charge, you don't care. It's about plays, not about how you care. Alright, so let's start with the triggers. Draw trigger because
that's the best draw trigger in the deck.
It's soul charges too.
Put in the soul charge 1.
Because he says stick in the soul, give them 3. That will turn a 16 column to that's not the important one. It turns an 18 column to 21.
Yep, those 12K attackers.
Alright. Now I have 2 sets of Amon triggers and 2 sets of Blitz, because it confuses more people when you have these kind of crit numbers.
That way they think that you might be playing like 12 crits, 10 crits, you know, something, a weird variation that can confuse them.
But when they count your triggers. But here's the funny part. And now that Amon has that new guy that has Amon name, I'm probably going to put them all to 4.
Yeah, when the new strike comes out.
New strike. And the heal trigger, of course, and I like her as of all the best of all.
Yeah, she is the best heal trigger. I hate the cat.
Oh yeah. No, the cat's funny too. The cat makes fun of you. Alright.
For the Amon Perfect Arts, for the name pretty much, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, for the name exactly.
I love this grade 1, so good.
Now there's something about this. It used to be that if you didn't get 2 of them, if you didn't get 2 of this girl and her sister, that you would have a hard time.
Yeah.
So I just want to put that out there. I used 3 of him and 2 of him.
2 10K attackers and 3 of the Amon 9K boosters, right?
Yes.
Because his skill is when you have 6 or more in the soul, he gains 3K when he attacks.
Yes.
Or boost. Yeah.
And that works perfect for the 12K attacker, which I'm going to show you later, because that makes 21.
Yeah.
Or if you put him behind pretty much all the other guys, they could hit cross rides. I know cross rides isn't that popular now,
but you might see a brawler or 2, you know, out there that's cross ridden.
Yeah. Alright, so that's what these guys are for. Remember guys, this is all for like pure offense, early game, all that. I'm not building Doreens or anything. I have them here just for examples, but I'm not using them. Just because, and I'll explain that later. But I'm more of an offensive person. I'm going to punch you as fast as I can.
4 Ron.
Alright.
For the grade 2 version of the grade 1 and these guys.
Yes. Alright. Now, 4 Grammy attacker just because he works with almost everything.
Yeah.
Alright. Her, she's beautiful, she's necessary. Alright, she's gotta be what you place on the rear guard. She's the reason why I keep the deck mainly Amon units, because if you play, you have to play her as a rear guard, and the person has to be a vanguard named Amon, her and her sister. Now this one used to be my van, because if I got 2 of them, I was the happiest person in the world.
So you soul charge 4 right there, and then that pretty much got most of your job done right there.
Oh yeah, but if not, you're gonna have a hard time. But just remember, it's about strategies, not about if you get triggered. Never mind.
Triggers, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now I got 3 of these guys. I thought I had it at 2 to 2, but I usually ride him. He's late game, he gives himself a counter blast, soul charge 1, and then he becomes a 5K, extra 5K attacker.
So with a 7K booster, he's 21 right there.
Yeah. And then this guy's my 11K attacker if everything goes well. He's an 8K. Oh, you ride him, blah, blah, blah. It's no matter what, it is always better to ride somebody than ride her.
Yeah, you don't want to ride her. Unless you have to.
Alright. Now for my Amons, right now I'm just keeping it at 4 of these guys and 4 of these guys. The reason is, 1, with Stride. Alright, first with regular. Oh, my opponent, I went 2nd. Boom, I went 1st. My Vanguard swings for 19. You're 9K.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I went 2nd. Do that. Stride. Set up for later. Dump him in the graveyard. Grade 3. Perfect. Alright. Now, back to the old strategies. The old strategies are, with regular Amon, Alright, you're gonna look at your opponent. Remember this. Amon's best thing is that if you were just swinging with Vanguard versus Vanguard, you will destroy them. He has the same... oh my god, what's the Eradicator called?
The Eradicator?
Tempest.
Tempest Bolt, yeah.
He has the same field conditions that he likes as Tempest Bolt. It is okay to kill someone, eat him in the soul, because that just makes it harder to hit. Now remember, aim for numbers. Alright, now for this guy that you're going to like more, I assume.
Oh, I love the Legion.
Alright. When you Legion, remember, his second skill is not on Legion. I want to make that clear for later. The second skill is not on Legion. The second skill can be activated anytime your opponent's monsters die by an effect.
Oh god.
Alright. But for everybody in your soul, not only does he get the power when you're in Legion, not only does he get the power of everybody in there. This is horrible, by the way. I'm doing really bad.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But yes. He gets, for every 10 in the soul, he gets a crit. Amon still has his boost of 1,000 in the soul. Amon still has his boost of 1,000 in the soul, so it's okay. He's gonna, remember,
he's gonna power this guy up like immensely. Like when you get to like mid to late games, it's gonna be like what, like 30k, like 30k or more. 30.
Okay, if you use his skill once, he already sets up all the 6Ks.
Yeah.
And then if two of the, this is funny because it's always two of these girls.
Two of the grade 1 or two of the grade 2, right? The
two of the sisters, and you're happy. You're already at the first crit. Remember, guys, it's only the first time you kill something on your opponent's field. You can do Amons multiple times.
Yeah.
But it's only the first time that turn.
Okay, so you gotta wait until another turn to soul charge the extra 4.
I mean, not you can keeping track of your opponent's hand, but if you want to like take this thing to the next level, yeah. All right. Alright, now that's not the only way to build Amons. Remember, in case you're scared for some reason that all your Amons are going to be soul charged.
Got Amon reverse.
Amon reverse. Another thing, you soul charge an Amon early. Boom, 13k body. Not many people appreciate defense anymore, but it's awesome. Now that leads me to his friend. Yellow Ball. These are late games ideas. Lock, soul charge. Or you can still lock, eat. Or soul charge and eat for 4. You guys care about a mod name? Nah, I'm probably going home. Alright. See you, man. Alright, now, when I mentioned that eating thing, of course,
oh my god, he's so good.
I'm gonna mention Dimensional Creeper. Dimensional Creeper.
Eat him, and then into the soul blast him, soul charge 2, and then later on, you can Legion with him in case you need a Legion unit.
Oh yeah. Now speaking of Legion, a Legion buddy for the Hades. Yes. He gets a power boost just like this
Doreen.
little lady.
Oh god.
But only during Legion. Alright?
So you can make this guy scary numbers during the turn that you soul charge 4.
Yes, but remember, he's the only guy who's gonna have the crit. But yes, this is for late game ideas. I'm not a late game player, that's why I don't put him in my deck. Sorry guys. Now remember, I want to mention that this guy I'm not using right now.
Because he helps for Legion at least.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, he does for Legion and stuff. But the thing is that this guy needs to be at 6.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, you got to get to 6, you're already doing shit.
I wish he would have been, like, you need, like 4 in soul or something like that, or 5 in soul. It would have been a little bit easier. 6 in soul is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I can't complain. I mean, by the time you're already doing it, you're already late in the game.
Yeah,
usually.
so, yeah.
That's the problem with it. But, again, Astaroth, everything went normal, counterblast. You can now play him, discard, draw. Alright. So that's for those hands. Remember that. Remember when I told you that the counterblast didn't matter?
Yeah.
I mean, not that the counterblast,
the soul charge 4 to 4.
The soul charge mark did not have to be in Legion. That's where these guys come in. The reason I don't play Grin the Reaper is because I like to keep the Amon's name, so I can
the great 2s. Yeah, the great 2s.
But there's this one. You gotta activate him off, and you know, unlike Amon's killing, where your opponent picks one,
yeah,
you're going to pick that. That's what you pick Counterblast 2 for. All right, now remember, Amon doesn't care about. Akon doesn't care about R-type triggers yet. Maybe later, but
later when that new Legion, that strike comes out. He's so good, and I love the story for him.
Oh yeah, me too. Let me see. Am I missing anything?
You want to mention Bloody Calf, right?
Oh, remember, a lot of the thing is that Amon these girls want the boss to be Amon.
Yeah.
So Gwen the Reaper, you might then be put in a decision where you have to just choose between putting her on the field to get more attacks or riding or just leaving her for later. I'm never a fan of putting less attacks. So there is a grade 1 version. It's very hard for people to do multiple grade 1 attacks. So hey, that might be something you can look at. She's called Bloody Calf. She's Gwen the Reaper's little sister. Or
yeah,
mate.
it's like similar. Like they have the same skill pretty much, but except he can retire grade 2s and she can only retire grade 1s or lower, right? And he can
I think she can do 2s also.
2s as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's exactly him.
All right.
But maybe just one of them. But either way, knock him out. Again, Amon does a field kill by himself, but you don't get to pick who the bosses are.
All right. Starter?
Starter? Oh, I love this guy. He's one of my favorite Dark Irregular starters.
When you have 5, put them in the soul. Pitch 1. I mean, no, use draw a card.
No, when you have 6.
6? Oh.
Okay, when you have 6, no matter who you're attacking, if he was boosting somebody, stick him in the soul. So you can give him a rear guard. He doesn't even have to attack Vanguard. You can attack rear guard too.
Is there any other like starter you would recommend, or just like the only one that you feel like ideal? Because at least he can go into the soul, and then you get draw a card. So
the thing is, I use the counter blasters for Amon, and that's one of the funniest things that Amon can use up all the counter blasts all by himself. But again, if you're going to use Dimensional Creeper, you could use Dimensional Creeper.
Combos well with Greedy Hand, right?
Yes, Greedy Hand, and these guys. I'm gonna say Greedy Hand. If you're using these guys, I don't play these guys because they're very late in the game usually.
Yeah, you want to play them the other Legion.
Yeah.
They work a lot better in that deck, better.
Well, I still like the other deck.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is still making them point. Let me see now. Boom, boom. And guys, for anyone that's still afraid to have Amon because of Soul Blast, there is only one Soul Blaster in the whole Dark Irregular unit.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, only one Soul Blaster. And that is Imperial Angel Serena. This is our version of Brutal Jack.
Oh.
So, in order for her to lose her restraint, she's gonna get a Soul Blast. You have to Soul Blast 3 cards.
Oh, wow.
Again, that's gonna make you minus on what you did here. But if you're like...
You want a Legion or something like that?
Yeah.
And get rid of those triggers that you soul charged. And put them back into the deck. So I can see why some people might. I see it like as a Tekken of 1, maybe 2.
Maybe 1, maybe 2. And she's 11k, but it's only gonna be like 1 attack. And usually I like to have stand triggers with these type of things. Now this one, when this unit attack hits, for her, you get a soul charge for just attacking, and then she goes back in the deck. I never like these cards that much. You lose a card on the field, but hey, that's what you get.
All right. Well, thanks, Christian. This is a deck profile for Dark Irregular. He's a Monday deck he's really famous for. And by the way, guys, we did this deck profile here at our favorite locals known as Cool Stuff. And this is Scott right over here watching us. And this is Team Movements, and we're signing off.
Yes, and of course Stride units, but that's just vanilla.